All right, the last of our one-step equations, okay, has to do with division, okay? When we see division, and it's going to look a lot like a fraction, okay? All right, we're going to see x divided by 2 equals, say, 5, all right? So it's going to look like a fraction, but we're looking at this as division, okay? X divided by 2 equals 5, all right? It is technically, you could write this as a coefficient. You could write it as 1/2 x equals 5 for those of you who have seen this before. These are the same, okay? That's what that means. But for today, in our one-step equations, we're going to look at these as division, okay? Now, just like we did with multiplication, remember how we talked about that lovely fraction, that number over itself? We take the pizza, we cut it into 2 pieces, we eat all the pizza pieces, and that gives me 1 whole pizza. Well, that's the same thing here, okay? I know that I've cut the pizza basically into 2 pieces, right? This cut into 2 pieces, so I'm going to eat both those pieces, okay? And I do that through multiplication, right? Because I'm trying to get all the letters on one side and all the numbers on the other side, okay? So I'm trying to make this lovely fraction that actually looks like this. It's kind of hard to see that, but see how there's a 2, you could extend this on the top and a 2 on the bottom. This is the fraction that you're making. And you're doing that looks like a decimal. You're doing that through multiplication. So I'm multiplying 2 to this side, so I better multiply 2 to this side. 2 over 2, these go to 1. That gives me 1x equals 5 times 2 is 10. Now I don't need to write the 1x, okay? So I can just put x equals 10. How do I know if I got it right? Go ahead and substitute it back in. X is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 5 equals 5. Okay? Yay! That is right. Okay? All right, so let's look at another one. All right? What if I had 3 equals w divided by -2 this time? Okay? I've written it backwards, and I've put a negative in there just to make it ugly. We're still looking for that beautiful fraction, okay? We're looking for that -2 over -2 that will equal 1, okay? And to make that, I'm going to multiply by -2. So now I have a -2 on the top and a -2 on the bottom. That will go ahead and make 1 whole pizza. And if I multiply by -2 on this side, I better multiply by -2 on that side. -2 times 3 is -6. -6 equals w, or w equals -6. They are reversible. Okay? So this is what division is, all right? It is we're using multiplication to make this really beautiful fraction that actually just equals 1. Let's look at one more. Alrighty. Let's see. How about if I just have a over 5 is equal to 7, okay? Multiplying both sides by 5 because I need to get that a alone, okay? That's the whole point. That's why I'm multiplying. I'm getting this fraction 5 over 5. 5 over 5 equals 1. So now I have 1a is equal to 7 times 5, because see, I made sure I multiplied both sides by 5. It equals 35. I don't need to put the 1a, and I get a equals 35, okay? So that gets you ready for page number 62, okay? And I did some stuff on here to make it hard for you, okay? So right here, number 6 and number 7, and then one more time in here, I've done something kind of sneaky and hard, okay? What I did is I said negative b over 3 equals, let's say, 6, okay? I put a negative, but I put it out here, because sometimes they like to do that. They're just saying negative b over 3 equals 6. What that means is you can pick for the negative to be used on the top or the negative to be used on the bottom, okay? And in this case, we want b to be positive and we want it to be all by itself, okay? So we're always going to pick for the negative to be used on the bottom, okay? So we're going to have b over negative 3 equals 6, okay? I did that a couple times in here because sometimes you see this in math books or on the GED where they don't tell you, they don't say negative b over 3 and they don't say negative 3 over b, okay? They just let you pick, all right? They let you pick, and we're going to pick that bottom. We're going to pick that number to take it, okay? And then we can go ahead and multiply both sides by negative 3 because we need this b to be all by itself. Negative 3, we're making that very beautiful fraction, negative 3 over negative 3, which goes to 1. I'm going to have to move up here. And then I get b equals 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. Now I'm getting 1b, remember, it's 1b, but I don't need to put the 1, okay? So give that page a try, solving one-step equations with division. I did throw some decimals in there also. So use your calculator. I don't expect you to do them by hand.